Welcome back to another episode of Rob Sports Center, man. If you click on this video concerning New Orleans Saints news, then you're on the right channel. Oh yeah, don't forget, just because I ain't got it home, don't forget. Now ignore the number. We know the number and we know the name on the back of the jersey. We know that. Ignore that. We just looking at the fact that this is New Orleans Saints, baby. So boom, I seen something, and it originally, when I first seen this, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I first seen this originally, I didn't like it. And let me tell you what it is. Well, obviously, you know, based off the title and by the thumbnail. And that was Spencer Rattler and Derek Carr competing for, I guess they're not compete. Well, they competing in a sense, but they're splitting reps. I would say from the post I seen. So I've heard from two Saints fans, my dad, and it was a guy I work with. He's a Saints fan, diehard, just like me, and I'm just like the rest of you who watching this video. And, you know, they was kind of just briefly touching me up about Spencer Rattler, which I didn't really know too much about the kid. You know what I mean? But I've been hearing his name a lot. You know, I've been hearing his name a lot, you know, especially in the college scene. You know, afterwards now I've been hearing his name and how, you know, his name it has some value in the college scene because, you know, I really wasn't checking him out. Right. So when I seen this post, I got frustrated because I was saying to myself, I was like, OK, we just got rid of Pete Carmichael, which I feel like is taking 10 steps in the right direction. We just got Gary Kubiak's son in, and he's bringing in this new offensive scheme. So I'm like, okay, I think I made a video on that, was just telling, like, man, give Derek Carr a chance, you know, because I don't think that Derek Carr is a bad quarterback. You know, I think it's levels he can improve. I think his biggest thing is just not making him feel like he has to win the game himself and making the game be deciding on him. And I think because it's not just Carr, a lot of people can't do that. It's a very rare few who can. You know, people like Mahomes, Burrows, the ones in today's era. Those are names that comes up when you think about that. But names like that you bring up when you talk about how they don't have that, it's names like, you know, some people might say Lamar Jackson. A lot of people gonna say Dak Prescott. Some other people might say Jimmy G. You know what I mean? So those are traits that a lot of quarterbacks don't possess. But like, I'm going to read for you guys Derek Carr stats from this past season, right? So this past season, Derek Carr had 3,878 passing yards, 25 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions, which, if you're looking at it, it's not horrible, but it's not great either. You know what I mean? Because I believe that he's more than capable of doing more than that. It's just that the offensive scheme he was utilizing was limiting, you know, what he's possibly good at. And it wasn't allowing him to, you know, to play the strengths that he necessarily might have, like, you know, getting out the pocket and making something happen. Not saying that running, but just getting out and extending time in the pocket and just using those extra seconds to that receiver for Kalave or for Shaheed to break free from separation that, you know, make something happen. You know what I mean? So I just feel like those were things that they wasn't allowing him to do, you know. But it's like, when I thought about it like this, you know, sports is all about competition. You know, nothing in sports should ever be given because, like I said, once again, this is something that I'm starting to mold myself off of. So I've spoken on this about Aaron Rodgers being in the top 100, and he ain't played nothing but a few snaps out of the season. I talked about everybody saying Patrick Mahomes deserves to be number 1 in the top 100 when there was quarterbacks who statistically had a better season than him. You know, so my thing is this: what have you done for me lately? That's the biggest question. That's this world and that's this league. You know, once again, the jersey I just showed you guys, Michael Thomas. You know, and that was my thing. Everybody was like, well, you know, everybody keep looking back to this that great season, and that's in the history books. You know, that is going to be talked about for, you know, for as long as the game, you know, goes on, especially by Saints fans. You know what I mean? But you got to understand, what have you done since then, bro? Since then, man, it's been receivers that's been emerged and that's been transcended past, you know, you've been inactive because you're so focused on what you've done in the past. So I think that creating that competitive standpoint, if you go look at the Tom Brady situation when he was at Michigan, even when he's in high school, well, for Michigan, for sure, how it was never given. You know, it was always a battle, even his senior year, you know what I mean, to where who was going to be starting quarterback. But that hunger, it made him work. It made him understand that nothing in this game is given for free, especially at the next level. So if I want to be at the top, I got to compete. I got to be willing to come in and do the work. So I don't disagree with that. I do believe in the standpoint. If I paid this person this money and this guy might be a drafted rookie, I don't plan on sitting this guy if he's a better player. You know, we're going to find that out through our training camp. You know what I mean? When we implement this new offense, whoever leads this offense, because it's all about the team. It's not about individually, it's all about the team. So if Spencer Rattler is succeeding in this offense and that gives us a better chance of winning and making the playoffs and even the Super Bowl, then why is he not starting? Why are you not going to start him when he's more than capable, but you're going to start this guy just because you paid him all this money? or just because, you know, this guy's a rookie and you feel that he's not ready now. Not everybody that comes in as a rookie is ready right away, but then not everybody that comes in a rookie is not ready right away. Some guys are able to come in and just jump straight into the loop. So I like the competitive aspect of it, you know, to breed that mentality of nothing is given. You know what I mean? So the starting quarterback position is still up for grabs, and that pretty much lets you know that when you start saying splitting reps. Like, it's a different story when it's like, okay, starting quarterback gonna take 90% of the reps, other 10% gonna be split up between the second string and the third string. But when you splitting it 50-50, that means that's telling you that, man, I don't know who's gonna start quarterback at this point. Derek Carr might look good at this point in practice. Rattler might look good at this point in practice. Derek Carr might look good this whole practice. Spencer Rattler might look good this whole practice. And then again, Derek Carr might look like crap and Spencer Rattler. So it's just trying to find out that balance. And like I say, just breeding that competition, man, because that competitive edge, forget talent, forget speed, forget athleticism, it's the IQ. I was just watching an interview I was watching the weigh-in from the Canelo upcoming fight, and the guy was telling the guy that Canelo was fighting, I can't pronounce his name, and he was just talking, and he was like, yeah, it doesn't mean nothing to have knockout power. This is the next level, you know. It's all about ring IQ and smarts, you know, and that's what it is, especially at the NFL level. It's not always about athleticism. It's about IQ, and those are things that are breeded through our competition, just figuring out things that you can do better and improve on. You know what I mean? So I don't disagree with that. Let me know what you guys feel, and let me know what you guys think of that. Do you guys think that we should move forward with Derek Carr, being that we got a new offensive scheme implemented, and give him a second chance? Or do you guys feel that, man, you know what, I think he's shown us what he's going to do as a professional. We need to go ahead and invest into this young Spencer Rattler, you know what I mean? So I'm interested in hearing other Saints fans take on that. But as you guys can see, that is it for this video, man. If you did enjoy this video, do me a big favor, man. Smash that thumbs up button. Or if you're a Saints fan and you clicked on this video and you might not well, if you got this far, I highly doubt you didn't enjoy it. But if you're a Saints fan and you clicked on this video, go ahead and show me some love, man. Smash that thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to the channel or you've been watching my videos and you have not already, make sure you subscribe. And when you subscribe, click that post notification bell. That way you be notified every time I upload. Because just like I said, every other outro, including this one, just like the GOAT Drizzy Drake said, what? I got these videos coming back to back, man. Stay tuned. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out this thing. Peace.